Emanle níbẹ̀ yẹn ò nílé lóko. Ẹ sì kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Hello everyone, it's Aderonke again. I hope your day is going well. Today I'd like to address age, how to inquire about age, and more specifically how to ask the question, how old are you? Ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ́ is what you would say in the non-honorific context, or you would say ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni yín in the honorific one. So what do I mean by non-honorific and honorific? We don't differentiate between or among the sexes, between and among genders when we speak. We use the same pronouns all around. However, we have a system of non-honorifics and honorifics. So age is considered, marriage is considered, let's say you're addressing the in-laws. Position is considered. All of these factors help determine when and how honorifics should be applied. And I have a video covering not just personal pronouns in their honorific and non-honorific forms, but a guide that would help you determine who you should be using honorific pronouns for and who you shouldn't. So that has covered it. Let's say you're considering just age and there are no other factors involved. This, you would say, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ́, you would say to somebody that is younger than you or your age mate. And ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni yín, you would say for a person that is older than you or multiple people, because the plural pronouns are also the honorific pronouns. So that's the difference between these two. Ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ́, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni yín, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ́, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni yín, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ́, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni yín, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ́, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni yín. Ọmọ is child. That's not what it is in and of itself, but let's just leave it at child to make it easier on us for the translation. Ọmọ, child. Ọdún is year. Mélòó is how many. How many. Mélòó, how many. Ni is or are, or ham, depending on what the context is. It's just a word for is, her, ham. E is or yi is you. The first is non-honorific, the other is honorific. I've addressed it in my video on personal pronouns. So if you put them together to know what this question really means, is the closest question to how old are you? But we don't necessarily ask that way. We don't necessarily say how old. It's closer to how young than how old, although it's not how young are you either. We say, child of how many years are you? The way that our system happens is a bit different from the English language, if you can't already tell. A child of how many years are you? So it's almost like if you're actually going to find the closest English, I suppose, version for it, it would be more like how young are you than how old are you. Sounds awkward. How old are you? Even for somebody that is not even considered old yet, even for a 1-year-old, you still have to say how old. But perhaps that's where the transliteration error is, because ọmọ is not child in and of itself. I don't know if by the time I would have published this video, I would have published the video on ọmọ, and if I have, I'll link it so you can find it. So either way, you would know. Ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ́, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni yín. Ọmọ is not really child. So once you understand what ọmọ is in and of itself, then that would give you a better idea of what the question really is. But if we are going to use child as a placeholder before we really understand what the word is, again, none of this actually are perfect equivalents of their English versions. None of each of these words. We just have to find what is closest for translation purposes. So even ọdún is not dún, ọdún is not a year in and of itself. We just have to find what is closest. So for transliteration purposes, a child of how many years are you? If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day and bye for now.
Ìbàrẹ̀ o, àrùsà má bọ̀ràn jẹ́ àrọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ lomi yẹ ìbàrẹ̀ o. Orí kan ló mú wa dé ní ẹgbẹ́ làjẹ́. Ká ní wọ́n àníkà ìbáyé o. Ìbáyé o. Àníkà ayé gbọ́yìn.